What's up, y'all? Welcome back to My Supreme Tarot. Hope everybody is doing well, staying prayed up, focus on spiritual hygiene. So, let's see if we can get an expansion on the last reading. Because I'm still trying to figure some things out. Let's see. Somebody could be very obsessed with you because they really thought they was going to be wealthy, okay? But they could be weighed down. Okay, something could be mirroring back. They have to mirror your struggles. Okay, so this could even be somebody who tried to like destiny swap or something, and God is like, well, since you want their destiny so bad, you're gonna have they struggle too. It could be something like that. Yeah, the Chariot, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. So somebody might have to pay for their car or something like that. Yeah, they could be being judged about how they handling a situation. Can you please? Yeah. They trying to figure out their options. Yeah, so if you was in poverty at some point or somebody wanted you there, child, they mirroring that shit. They gonna have to figure it out, okay? Because they broke. They gonna have to be strong just like you was. Somebody always think it's easy when it's not. So let's see. Um, what's going on with this energy? So the last reading, somebody thought it was funny to try to betray you, tear you down because of the way something ended a connection between you and them. They could have paid somebody to kick you out, or they were paid to something like that. Let's see. Stop it. Good Lord. Yeah, so you're getting justice for this. For taking a leap of faith. Hold on, y'all. Come here, girl. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. Mm. Okay. Okay. Yeah, seeing the truth about a situation. Being very intelligent about something, seeing the truth. You're very smart. What else? Yeah, something about you working together to do something. You could really have an angel or a god, a saint. Something is with you because you're working through something. Okay, this could be a spiritual matter, and this could literally be something you do online. You're working with some type of spirit online, or it's some type of spirit speaking to you online, working something out for you. Okay, maybe even to close something out, working together to close something out. If this isn't you working online, it could just you being working with your ancestors or your spirit guide to bring something to a completion. Okay, you took a leap of faith to do that, and maybe you're even helping something, wrap up. Okay, helping to reconcile something, This could even be people watching people's platforms and finding out what happened to such and such, and you know, shit like that, helping law enforcement or whatever, because you know they don't be always doing their damn jobs, and sometimes it be things that they don't see, honestly. So yeah, so you took a leap of faith. So what else is going on here? What else do you want to say? Like, somebody felt the need to play with you and try to get some money up off of you, or pay a lot of money, put some money on your head because you was happy. Touch on that for me, Spirit, would you please? What is going on where they thought they could just fuck with you because you was happy? Yeah, this is somebody who codependent, nine of pentacles in a reverse, or they preferred you that way. Yeah, page of swords. Wow. So somebody very codependent, they watching you, or somebody is looking real codependent right now. Or they could have said you was codependent. King of Swords. Shit, King of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Somebody would have been okay. So somebody could have thought that, okay, this is giving that somebody wanted to look like they was winning, because this King of Pentacles is upright while the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So this could be somebody who either wanted you to depend on them. Okay, they wanted just so that they could get a second chance. Like they was really thinking they was gonna get a second chance with you, or they thought you was gonna be codependent on them, or they was dependent on you watching them go into some type of new beginning and feeling some type of way. It's something like that here where they needed you to be in this codependent energy. Page of Swords, maybe they thought you would be, and then you be watching them have some type of new beginning here with the Page of Wands, start off on a new adventure as a wealthy person. They really wanted you to watch that happen. Yeah, Empress, Four of Wands, maybe get married and have kids or something like that. They wanted you to watch them do that. Oh, and I guess they thought you'd be down. So what's this? That's what it's given. Nine of Pentacles with the Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah. They thought you was dependent on being with them or something like that. Child. Yeah, Judgment. Because they wanted to look like a good lover. See, this be the problem. See what I'm saying? This is exactly what this is. Somebody made these negative moves towards you. Mind you, this is a continuation of the last reading. You don't have to watch that because you know this is the theme that's been going on. But this is a person that wanted to look like they were the better person. So let's say, hey, y'all went through some breakup, right? They could have got with somebody else. They could have got married. They could have bought a house, all that. They wanted you to look like you were still struggling without them while they moved on and started fresh somewhere else with someone else. And when you didn't, or when you went on about your businesses and was happy with the way things were and then rebuilt by yourself and had your own damn Four Wands, they was like, oh, hell no. Because then it looks like you didn't need them. It looks like you're good without them. And that's not the image that they wanted to portray. Okay. They wanted to look like, oh, you need them. Codependent on a lover situation. This is so dumb. People need to go and heal. Okay. Because why the hell, if you are about to get married and you got a whole house and wife, why would you care what your ex is doing and what they look like? Like, from an emotional standpoint, yeah, sure. You might be like, damn, I really wish that, I wish they would have showed a little more emotion when I left out. You know what I'm saying? You could have said, you could have been cried a little bit, funny, funny. But no, this is a person who tried to tear you apart because you wouldn't fall apart. That's wild. That's wild as hell. Especially, I can understand emotionally, if you both single and you trying to date around and don't nobody do it quite like them for the beginning, the first few months or so, right? No, this probably a person who went right ahead and married their side piece and had a big merry wedding and put on a happy face. This person they were cheating on you with, by the way. And when got married, or fathered they hoe ass kids they had, the hoe already had, or something like that. Trying to make it look like it's a happily ever after because they was in a rush to make it seem like they was the better lover. Oh, okay. And you was somewhere like, oh, okay, good for you, happy, joy, and you was over here minding your business, doing your own thing. And they like, how dare you not be paying attention to, like, what? live in a society of people just like this. Yeah, they wanted to look like they was the one. Oh, okay. Oh, real ones. Somebody could have been spying on you, watching you to see. But boy, they was waiting to see. Are you in a nightmare yet? Are you in a nightmare? Are they stressed out? Are they nervous? Are they missing me? Whole time they done went and had started a family with somebody else, and they dealing raising their kids, and you somewhere sipping my lemonade, feeding the squirrels, and they like, are they in a nightmare yet? Are they in a nightmare? All right, they not yet. Damn, not yet. What the hell? Somebody wanted you to live in fear or what? Child, the sun, no, because they saw you actually happy. So they started getting scared when they saw you happy. What? You could have moved a distance, or you left, or you had other plans. You set off on some other adventure. You was like, man, I want some expansion. I want some expansion. Somebody knew you was gonna grow. And then they started getting scared because they like, damn, how that make me look? How that make me look? Because it came to light that actually you're abundant as fuck, okay? All right. Wow. So it came to light who really was abundant? Yeah, the Hierophant, the chariot, because you have some type of standards or you lead with your morals, something like that. Or your beliefs, your faith, something like that. Yeah. So actually you grew and expanded. So somebody was watching your ass from a distance. This is so dumb. This somebody looking back at you whole time. Like, why don't you just go live your life? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand, child. What else? You see it all the time, but it's like, in your mind, it's like, let me try to figure out from a logical standpoint. And there's no logic to it. It's all stupid emotions. What Six of Swords? Yeah, they felt left behind, child. What? You moved on. Six of Swords, the Empress, and got into position, the Empress. Okay, you're not even a queen out here. This person's still in some type of king title, which they probably about to lose. Yeah, Nine of Wands. You was not struggling with something, so you gave up on them. You just left them behind. You was like, I'm not fighting this fight no more. Ain't nobody worry about you. Okay? Period. What else? Yeah, you just got to work and had success. So you have some type of successful career, could be. Okay? You could be a hard worker. You could have a reputation for being a hard worker. All right? You're very successful. So yeah, you just gave up on this because you're like, fuck it, whatever. So it came to light how abundant you truly are because you do work hard. You have a reputation of working hard or something like that, or you worked hard and had success, or you're very successful in your career. And this person is terrified because they like, well, how am I look like? How am I look like they need me if they good without me? Why are you worried about that? Ain't you married, sir, ma'am? Aren't you already? Don't you have a family and a wife over there? Oh, so again, this isn't answering. It's like, okay, Tower, they're so surprised. They're so shocked. But this is still not answering. And I know it's because it doesn't make sense. So, Spirit, don't be pissed at me. I know I'm only asking for entertainment purposes. Okay? But it still doesn't make sense here. So, laugh with me, Spirit. It still doesn't make sense why this person felt the need, okay, to try to fuck you over. But let's see. Let's try to break it down in rich dummy terms, as they say. All right, let's see. They felt the need to tear down this Empress. Why? Why they wanted to tear this Empress down? I'm sorry, just for entertainment purposes, would you please, so we can laugh, please? Oh, because in the past, thank you, Spirit, come through. In the past, Six of Cups, how they want to be remembered is as a King of Wands, a big dick energy. I'm the ruler here. I'm the authority. I'm the man, bitch. I'm the man. Ho, I'm the man. Oh, okay, that's how they wanted to be looked at, lovers. In their mind, I'm cracking up. I'm cracking up. Because I know I'm channeling the fuck out my ancestors right now. They're like, because this person is actually a punk bitch, little dick energy. And somebody be getting mad. Men can't change their thing. No, you can't, but you can change your attitude, fuck nigga. You need to stop acting like you're above these women. Stop coming here with this energy like you rule something. You're overcompensating. We talk about the fact that you overcompensating. We're not talking about the fact that you might have a small member. We don't give a fuck about that. Okay. If your personality is the way it's supposed to be, women will put up with a lot. Okay. We'll deal with a lot. We'll be a little dissatisfied in some areas, but you better lower your voice. You better lower your tone. Okay, understand your position. Understand yourself so that you know how to come correctly. Because a lot of y'all overcompensate. That's what we're talking about here. Okay? So, this person in the past, they felt like they was the man. So this could even be somebody who felt like, well, when y'all was together, they had more than you. They was more attractive than you. They was more confident, whatever. They thought they was the man. I'm trying to told you is what it's given. Come through spirit. Thank you. And they thought, oh, High Priestess and the Nine of Wands, somebody knew you were struggling. So you being small in their eyes because you could be, they felt like you was less than because you had less, or at the time you was doing less, or something here where they got it in their mind that you was gonna always be that way. Oh, okay. So they had to justify the choice they made to maybe go be with a side piece or to get away from you and go with somebody else and get married quickly or whatever the case. Overcompensating. Okay. What else? Like, don't be dumb. Y'all making fun of men's anatomy. No, I'm making fun of your punk ass attitude, is what I'm making fun of. Okay? Like the fact that you even put yourself out in my comments like that when nobody knows your situation. Okay? Yeah. So back to the reading. I am not the person to leave these little dumbass comments under because I will come for you if I really have time today. Okay? Yeah, so they knew they wasn't being fair. Oh, okay, so this is somebody who already knew they wasn't being fair to you because they knew you was maybe struggling with something. Nine of Wands, they knew you was feeling defeated. They knew something was hard for you. Some of y'all could be mothers. Some of y'all could work long nights, long mornings, something like that. Because you have a reputation of working hard. So this person, no, they knew that. Okay. So they knew they was being unfair to you. But they just wanted to look like the man. Okay. Overcompensating. Period. What else? Yeah, because something changed. That's because you was already fated to be independent. They knew you had it in you, is what it's giving. But somebody care more about their image, is what I'm getting. Okay. Yeah. You could be very competitive, very business savvy and competitive or something like that. That's why they knew you was destined, because you could be a boss. Okay, you could also have a problem with authority or people who abuse it. Okay, because you could be a true leader. People who are true leaders do not like people who abuse their authority. That's one thing I will say. Okay. So somebody knew you were your potential. You was fated to maybe even work for yourself or something like that because Okay. So they knew. But boy, they just wanted to look a certain way. First page is so they watched you heal. That's why. They watched you heal through some type of conflict, or they watched you heal many times, or they knew your history or something like that. King of Swords, Nine of Cups, you could be very smart and you could have a lot of trophies. It could be a lot of things that you accomplished. Okay. It's a good time when it's with you. Somebody already knew. Somebody could know you love God and stuff too. Yeah. They know you're very faithful. So they knew all of this. So this makes no sense. Yeah, they know that your faith and guidance and your trust in God could be your trust in the divine. That's why something moved very fast for you. Yeah, that or you moved on fast. They feel like you moved on fast because you had something else to look forward to. It's like something you was building with God. Somebody could have watched your faith increase or watched you go back to church or something like that. They saw all of this happening. So you moved into position very fast. They watched you become an empress very fast. Master all queens of the deck very fast. Okay. Here they was, thought you was in the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. It looked like they didn't know you at all, actually. They didn't get to know you till after you left. They ain't see your power till after you left, sweetheart. Okay. Uh, what else? Seven of Swords. Somebody feel like you to. Ooh, you sneaky. You so strategic. Yeah. No, you're just a regular person that is minding your business. I don't understand. Like, somebody weird. Okay. I mean, you are probably something very, very special for sure. But this person is weird. It's weird to even whatever, dog. They know the truth that they let go of a blessing. They shouldn't have rejected you. So yeah, they knew. They knew already. And that's what I'm saying. They weird. Because it's like, why would you this somebody who knew, maybe because they thought you was gonna come back. So I swear, this person thought you was gonna need them, or they thought you was gonna be pining over them. This is stupid. I know she a great person. I know she got full potential to, do something on her own. I know she got, you know what I'm saying, but I'ma just play the shit out of her, yeah, because I want to be the one to break her down, even though she got all these things. It's what it sound like once again with the overcompensating low D energy. That's what I'm talking about. That shit right there. That part right there, that part. Yeah. It's ugly. And it makes your small thing even smaller in my eyes. Okay? Because this is dumb. Okay? They knew you was a blessing, but they let it go. Maybe because of a grudge. Or because they didn't look like the blessing anymore. Oh. So this is why them and they family, because they felt some type of way. Yeah, somebody very defensive and holding a grudge. Because they probably like, well, I made a mistake. Why you don't just come back? And you like, because then you go get married to your side piece. So why are we even having the conversation? Yeah. It's something like that, y'all. I don't, these people need help. I get tired of reading mental illness on my table because it don't make no fucking sense for somebody to be that way. Like, what even is this? I don't understand. Does not compute. My ancestors are sick of it too because the shit don't make no sense. Okay, somebody thought they could destroy you just because you doing all right without them. That's wild. And then they family and they friends and everybody else jumped on it to betray you because what? They want to support this person's fucked up fantasy that something was wrong with you just because you moved on fast, just because they feel like you moved on fast. This coming from the person who was with somebody else, by the way, who probably went, got married, had kids, all that. Meanwhile, still staring at you, worried about what you doing because they wanted you to be codependent. That does not compute. Does not compute. You understand? Like, that's just weird. Like, but okay. Love y'all. Bye.